This week on the Husky Update.
Nexpo highlights student startup companies. The event allows new businesses to network and get publicity. NuStage musical theater company produced a musical review titled Unsung Heroes. Final exams begin Friday, December 8th. Students are already starting to prepare to do their best.
Your campus, your news, all the time. From the Showman Studio, here is the Husky Update.
Welcome to the Husky Update. I'm Nikki Knockan. Thank you for joining us today. We start with coverage of Northeastern's Entrepreneurship Expo, run by Northeastern's Venture Accelerator IDEA. And part of their Global Entrepreneurship Week, the event is designed to showcase startups. Corey Doxer has more.
Hi, this is Corey reporting from the ISEC building where Northeastern's Entrepreneurship Expo, or Nexpo, is being held. We're going to interview some of the presenters here about their startups.
So I'm Kate Murdoch, and I'm the CEO of IDEA, which is Northeastern University's Venture Accelerator. And Nexpo is an event where we celebrate entrepreneurship on Northeastern's campus. So we have 20 ventures from our accelerator, as well as 6 ventures from ICOR. And ICOR is, there are ventures that are coming out of research labs at Northeastern. So we've been approved as a test site, Northeastern has, to start an ICOR test site and help ventures who are coming out of research lab commercialize the technology they're working on. And we also are showing off 2 ventures who won Husky Startup Challenge on Monday, which is a program out of the Entrepreneurs Club.
What's your startup?
My startup is called Bao. It's a platform for cooperative housing.
Basically just tackles the inefficiencies in school bus operations currently, particularly in the suburbs.
We're a fed-up food company. We make high-protein desserts and snacks that don't taste like they're protein desserts or snacks.
It motivates you to work out through friendly competition and camaraderie.
A water-based beverage that's infused with a superfruit cocoa.
So the main goal is to provide reliable and self-sustainable microgrid systems so that even during natural disaster, people will not live without electricity.
Thank you, Corey. For more information about IDEA, you can visit their office in the Hayden Hall basement. Frost Lounge by Blackman Auditorium is undergoing construction, and the space will be completed with modern finishes. The space that used to be Frost Lounge is being redesigned as the new office space for student orientation and parent-family programs. The old orientation office will now become a conference room for the Student Affairs Office. Former editors of the Washington Post and the Boston Globe held a panel on Tuesday, November 27th in the ISEC Auditorium. The panelists discussed their experience working with the Pentagon Papers and assisting director Steven Spielberg in the creation of his new movie about the case, The Post. Topics included comparisons between the media environment in 1971 and now, the long-term effects of New York Times Company versus United States, and what lessons could be learned from the event. The RSA held a de-stress event at Curry Student Center on Thursday, November 30th. Here, students were able to relax before the difficult times ahead as we approach finals week. Everyone was able to chill out by eating food, playing games, and hanging out with their friends as music blasted through Curry. NuStage Musical Theater Company puts on 2 musical productions every semester. Heather's the Musical was their main stage this fall, taking place in early December, and Unsung Heroes was their musical review right before the Thanksgiving holiday. NUTV's Kurt Robakevich spoke with the production team.
Hi, I'm Kurt Robakevich from NUTV News, and I'm standing here outside of Blackman Auditorium at L Hall. NuStage Musical Theater Company does a fall musical review every semester.
Can't you see me with a special little lady rowing in a rowboat down the street?
Assistant Director Hayden Graham explains that the show touches on themes related to underdogs in musical theater.
Unsung Heroes is a compilation of a bunch of musical pieces that follows the theme Unsung Heroes. So people who don't really get their chance to shine in the show, or people who are kind of like shut into the background.
Director Joe Rudy is looking forward to seeing his cast and crew do a fantastic job on stage.
Seeing our performers doing what they do best on stage, we have a lot of talent for singing, dancing, acting, all sorts of different things, and just watching these people do something that they really excel at, I think is going to be really exciting.
I'm just really excited to see all of the numbers that I've worked on come together. It's been a really amazing process getting to work with all these incredibly talented actors and singers. So I'm just excited to kind of see my work on stage performed in front of an audience.
People can expect to see pretty stunning performances from a lot of different people, some pretty fantastic costumes, an excellent band.
Feed your fire to take you higher. We'll light you up like a live wire.
Definitely, if you like the Book of Mormon or Avenue Q, Dogfight, Little Shop of Horrors, all of those, they're all in our show, so you should definitely come and watch.
NuStage will also be putting on the performance Heathers in early December. This is Kurt Robakevich from NUTV, signing off.
Acting Out is another theater group on campus that is dedicated to producing thought-provoking performances. Amir Islam sat down with some of their members for a club profile.
Can you tell me what the role of Acting Out is?
Absolutely. So Acting Out is one of the theater groups on campus. We're a little unique in that we do plays, some of which are student-written, some of which have been previously written, whether they be classics or more modern pieces. We also have an activism piece to our group, which means we usually do plays that have some kind of theme that we feel is really, really important to society today.
We use shows to promote certain themes we think should be highlighted upon and that we think are important for social discourse at the time.
Being able to act in a production that was fronted by a team with these mottos and ideas in mind really added a lot of impact to the performance that we ended up producing and the meaning behind it and the rehearsal process.
Acting Out just finished their fall semester recently. They're looking for some new members to join them in the spring. If you're interested, be sure to go to their first meeting next semester.
Thank you, Amir. We're now going to Caitlin, who is standing by in the studio for Rapid Fire.
I'm Caitlin, and this is Rapid Fire. The new My Northeastern website launched on Monday to a mixed reaction from students. Also on Monday, the National Board for the sorority Alpha Kappa Delta Phi voted to close its Northeastern chapter. The decision came after an investigation into the chapter's hazing practices. On Thursday at midnight, a new sexual assault awareness campaign began on campus, NEU2. The group put up flyers around campus, which were later torn down by NUPD officers. Information on the campaign and stories from anonymous survivors are on their website, neu2.com. That's Rapid Fire. Back to you, Nikki.
All right, thank you, Caitlin. It's finally December, and while that means that winter break is fast approaching, it also means that final exams are here. The class is wrapping up. We sent our reporter, Dima Bin Mahi, to learn how students are preparing.
Final exams for the fall semester are approaching. It's a time of stress and anxiety for many students. A major hub where students will begin studying is Snell Library.
I have a fluid dynamics final, I have a psychology final, a biology final, a thermodynamics 2 final, and a transport lab final.
Managerial accounting, business statistics, and microeconomics.
A music final and then economics final.
I have one in linear algebra. I have a take-home final in finance, and I have one for a Cold War class.
The library was packed with students who were preparing for final exams and working on papers. But different students use different study methods to ensure that they do their best.
I think I'll just read everything that I haven't read.
I'm not really preparing for it. I'm just going to read the textbook once through and I'll be chilling.
Doing some homework problems from the book.
I'm studying a lot and crying a little bit.
I'm going to redo homework questions and read the textbook.
With students having take-home, online, and in-class tests and final exams during finals week, finding the best way to study can be challenging. Some advice can always be appreciated.
Chill and put off all of the relationship commitments and other commitments and focus more on studying.
Just grind it out, yeah, just keep studying. Come to the library late. That's about it. There's not much you can do in the end other than work hard and keep going.
Finals are coming sooner than you think. From the NUTV team, here are some tips you could use. 1. Create your own study guide and schedule. 2. Attend review sessions. 3. Take breaks and don't forget to stay hydrated. Back to you, Nikki.
Thank you, Dima. Once exams are over, students flock to train stations, airports, and other transportation hubs to get home for the winter break and holiday season. Scott Adelberg found out what some on campus plan to do during the recess. Scott?
Today we're going to talk about what people are doing over winter break this year. The break officially starts on December 17th, and people are going away, going home, and doing all sorts of fun things. Let's find out.
I'm going home to Connecticut and hang out with my family.
For winter break, you know, I'm just going to be hanging out with my friends.
I'm a senior, so I'm going home and I'm applying for jobs.
Visiting my family in Hong Kong.
I'm just going home.
Where's home?
Chicago.
Is there anything you're looking forward to about winter break?
I'm going back home.
Where's home?
Honduras.
Cool. What are you going to do in Honduras?
Stay in the sun, go to the beach, get away from the winter here.
We're going to go skiing. Big winter sports fan. Anything that I can do to get outside is great.
I'm going home to Texas.
I'm going to Minnesota and then driving to New York for my co-op.
I'm from Dubai, so I'm going to go back home and like see my family, my friends, my dog.
I'm just looking forward to catching up with all my friends and seeing how they're all doing in college.
Is there anything you're looking forward to about winter break?
Sleeping.
Not doing homework.
Probably just going home and like seeing my dogs.
See some friends, do nothing, watch a lot of TV.
Just relax, see some old friends.
I'm excited to travel with my family and see my friends at home.
Where are you traveling to?
Israel and Switzerland.
Winter break lasts until January 8th, which is the first day of spring classes. Let us know what you're going to be doing over the break by responding in the comments below. Back to you in the studio.
That's the news. Next is up to you. This is our last Husky update of the semester, so make sure to tune in January for a new year of news. The NUTV team wishes everyone a happy holidays and a wonderful new year. From the Shillman studio, I'm Nikki Knockhand. Thank you for watching.